Hey, my friends, this is the art of prepping. We all typically have some system in place to help us become more prepared. It could be that you have a list, or you have various calendars that have various things written on certain days to do certain things, or to learn certain things, or to purchase certain things, or to make certain things, and you get the idea. You have some type of routine, but there are times that we skip the routine, or we bypass it, or we ignore it, and we neglect to do certain things. Now, sometimes that's because unpredictable things pop up in life, or we get burnt out and we're just like, enough of this, enough. I want to take the week off from preparedness. And sometimes that's a good thing, because you don't want to be burnt out on any of this. You want to just kind of have it integrated in your life. But if you're integrating too much, then you're going to start feeling overwhelmed and you'll get burnt out. So that's a good indication you need to pull back a little bit so that you'll continue to do it long term. But I'll tell you something that happened when I was in college in my family that was really like, I can only imagine what it felt like to the people that this happened to. And I'll lead into a little more after I talk about this of why this is, fairly important. Now, of course, the person involved didn't know anything was like this was going to happen and so forth. But I'll just tell you the situation. So my older cousin, her fiance was going out to do some errands. And she asked, hey, if you're going out, can you grab me this lottery ticket? Here's the numbers. Just give me one ticket with these numbers. He goes, oh, yeah, no problem. I'm going to get some groceries and do a few other errands, and I'll swing by and get that ticket for you. So he gets his errands done and he comes back, and then, the lottery drawing comes up, on the news, and they write down the numbers, and she's like, you know what? I think I got every number. And he's like, really? And so he goes in his pocket thinking that he had his ticket, but then he realized that he forgot to get the ticket. And all the numbers were correct. They could have won $10 million. But because he forgot to buy that $1 ticket, they didn't win anything. And so this is just an example of just little actions and small amounts of money that can actually give large outcomes. Now, of course, it was all chance. This whole thing, when you play the lottery, is just chance, random chance, pretty much. But it is an example, though, for a lot of us that think that, oh, a little water filter isn't going to make a difference, or putting back a few extra canned goods a week isn't going to make a difference. It can. It can actually be the difference between life and death, or being sick and not sick, helping someone and not helping someone. So I've always wondered, though, if my cousins, they talk about this still, about the $10 million they could have had. And I'm sure on some way this would probably directly and indirectly influence my life. I'm not so sure if they would give me much money. I don't know. But it would just always be interesting to kind of see, like how would that unfold? Would they help everybody in the family? Would they invest it, or would they open a charity? All the things you could do with $10 million. You still have to pay tax on that, so you're not going to get the full amount, but you're going to have millions of dollars to work with at a very young age. They were in their early 20s. Can you imagine that, having that much money? But they didn't get anything because he forgot to buy the ticket. And I'm just telling you, don't forget to buy your ticket into preparedness. A ticket that could, once again, save your life and make the difference between suffering and comfort. And a lot of times, it's just a few dollars invested every week into yourself and your family. And it could be in goods or skills, knowledge. It could just be in a lot of things, but you have to start and you have to be consistent. And over the years, these things compound. They compound. And you have some amazing results. You can yield a lot from consistency. Thanks for watching the video. You guys take care.